Good day. I'm going to talk about 12 rules for getting married without tears. But today, I'm going to talk about rule 1. Pray for God's direction concerning the marriage. Sometimes when you tell ladies to pray for God's direction concerning marriage, they say no, of no need. But I'm telling you categorically clear that every woman has an attribute she desires in a man. It may be physical beauty, good manners or fame, but if she makes a choice based on the quality she desires in a man, she is likely to make a wrong choice. What most single ladies fail to understand is that a woman's Mr. Right may be God's Mr. Wrong, and now Mr. Wrong may be God's Mr. Right. That man she thinks is not good for her may be the person God actually prepared for her, and may be the person that will help her in the realization of her destiny. Most single ladies have ended up dashing their dreams of a successful marriage because they made their choices based on their romantic intuitions. Let me tell you this short story. Okay. There was this single lady who had two friends asking for her hands in marriage. One of them was a half-educated drunk who worked as a clerk in the civil service. The other was the rich medical doctor. With good Christian background, the lady rejected the first friend because he was not only a drunk, which she detested, but was far from her romantic picture of an ideal husband, or Mr. Right. She chose the other friend because he was not far from her romantic impression of Mr. Right. Her marriage crashed just after 2 years. Her Mr. Right turned out to be Mr. Wrong, who ran after women and also turned her into a punching bag. He met a teenage girl that lived in the same street, pregnant. Her parents forced him to marry her. The lady could not live with the shame, so she asked for a divorce and got it. The other friend she rejected went back to school and graduated from the university. They met 4 years later, and the friend who was still unmarried proposed to her once again. This time she accepted to be his wife, and the marriage turned out to be a blissful one. She not only helped the man to overcome his addiction to alcohol, but also turned him into a good Christian. Today the woman is successfully married with children, and she always thanked God for giving her someone like her husband, who was her Mr. Wrong, but was actually God's Mr. Right for her. Not every woman may be as lucky as the lady in this story. Yeah, not every woman may have the opportunity of going back to marry God's Mr. Right. Some may be locked in the marriage with their Mr. Right, who in actual fact is God's Mr. Wrong, and experience pains, regret, and an unsuccessful marriage, while others may consider the opinion of divorce as a way of ending the pains of a failed marriage. How then do we know God's Mr. Right? One of the ways of identifying God's Mr. Right is that the lady's negative traits, attributes, or qualities will neither put him off nor scare him. Rather, he will tolerate them and try to inculcate into her new values that will make her a better person. That is all for today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for more notification. Thank you. It's all right.